in the hills of Pasadena, in a building that looks like a bridge. Art Center kids design mind-blowing things with a ridiculous level of skill and talent. If you've been watching the show, you know this by now. What's it like day to day for the elite young designers of tomorrow? Some say Art Center is like medical school, but without the blood.
This room here, this is where we eat, sleep, play, work, but the bathrooms are over there, so we have to go use the restroom. We shower in the sink.
Sometimes I sleep in my car, so that's normal too. We had this car seat here that some company gave us. I was so tired that I just passed out in the seat. It's funny because Jay walked in with some designers that graduated Art Center. They walk in and there's this guy just like laying around like a bum, sleeping in the middle of class. But I don't think they care because they were Art Center alumni, so probably been through it.
Good times.
Very passionate about cars. I think all of us in here are like that. We just love this so much.
Very intense, but it's fun.
Being a girl in trans, you kind of lose your status as a female, you know what I mean? Kind of just competition now. It's the jokes that you have to take like 24/7 from all the guys. It's really hard. Other than that, it's great. I love these guys. It's awesome.
Then there are crits, short for criticism. Getting your work critted by your teachers and fellow students is a perpetual rite of passage at Art Center. It makes you tough.
Just a one fastback line like that, it's going to be kind of diminutive. I would go ahead and I would lift up here and I would give it more of a horizontal and then bring it over, come right off of the rear edge of this DLO right here. Okay. This is a much nicer volume for luxury.
2 snaps, clean this, and sections.
Yeah, you're good to go.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Bueno. Who's next?
Brutal. Some instructors are more than others, but I prefer brutal honesty, I guess, over just saying, oh yeah, okay, that's nice, because that really doesn't help.
I like this sketch quite a bit. I don't know what the 7-Eleven's for. I didn't notice that till now. What's that for? It was just a graphic.
Well, why 7-Eleven?
It wasn't intentional.
It is a side view, that's fine, but it reads paper thin. You know that? We talked about this before.
There's no rollover.
Right. This is your center line. I don't know what the Jeep has to do with muscle car, dude.
I mean, good try though. Good try. Look, listen. Okay, that one's not working. This one is really cool.
It seems a lot of people in here, they didn't really look at in essence what a muscle car is. I mean, look, there's nothing more quintessential American car than Americana than a muscle car. Nothing. Really, I mean, it's the one thing the American car industry owns. In that respect, most of you guys failed.
Every transportation design student at Art Center puts up with this for a good reason. If you survive, you get to do what you love most. Design things that move.
This is for history of auto. Yeah, this is basically it's a pink card. We're just trying to have fun with it. That's what the teacher wants us to do, so we're just kind of being goofy with it by making sure we take our assignments seriously. This is a taxi for India. Thanks, Todd. This is your idea, too. Yeah, it's pink. Yeah, and then we just don't know how the teacher's going to react, so that's what I think is funny about it. The game, why don't you just focus it on Wii like you had, use it as a promotional vehicle?
Yeah, the problem's already there. Like, how does a small independent band that has no money, go on tour?
Okay, so they have no money, then how are they supposed to afford these?
I don't know, man.
Come on. Okay, so this is going to benefit record labels and bands, but how's it going to benefit Honda?
Because they put a giant H on the side.
I like it, man. Go with it. That's it. That's right.
This is a Volvo sponsored project to design and envision the future of long-haul transportation for the year 2025. We're basically redesigning the whole concept of what is a semi-truck. Just kind of wrapped up the research phase. It's still under the wraps. I would call it more of like a adaptable road train.
That's why they all do it. To be part of creating the future.
I feel the transportation is not going anywhere. It might be a little different, but I don't think it's going anywhere. So there'll still be work for us, but Might not be the same. I think it's what we make it.
Exactly. It's up to us.
What comes out on paper is what's going to be there.
To be decided.
Looking at what comes out on paper, it's obvious why so many of the world's top designers come from this school. Join us next time for a special episode of Trans Design TV. So you love cars?